On the big story here, this is breaking inputs coming in of a very tragic report of a family. Remember, this is an ongoing crisis in Mumbai. Families are struggling first to get hospital for COVID patients and then also struggling in this case knowing the whereabouts. A man has now alleged that his grandmother, who was kept at a COVID center in Bandra-Kurla Complex, was shifted to Sion Hospital without informing the family. It was a 3-day search. The family finally got to know about her whereabouts, but it was too late. She had already died a day before. Shocking inputs here coming in from the family. This has been a desperate search where COVID patients are being kept without families' information. We're going to be getting in further inputs here on this. Remember, this was a 3-day frantic search of a senior citizen family member here. We have with us our Deputy News Editor Mayuresh Ganapatye getting us those inputs. Mayuresh, this is extremely traumatic. First, to lose a family member to COVID-19 and added over and above that, this desperate, frantic search to find out where she was. When they finally found out, it was too late.
Yes, this is a second case study which we have come across. If you remember, yesterday also same thing happened. 80-year-old person, he went missing from the hospital and family was searching. And finally, they found his dead body somewhere near Borivali station. This is another case which is coming from the BKC facility of BMC, where she was shifted as she was COVID positive. But during this cyclone, she was shifted to somewhere else, and family was not even aware of it, that where she is. For 3 days, family was looking for their patient. They were trying to trace the patient, but they were completely clueless that where BMC had shifted that patient. And finally, they got this unfortunate news. Back to you.
Yes, Mayuresh, were they allowed to do the last rites? Was the family allowed, informed about the last rites, or was it too late for that as well then?
The family was informed about the last rite. That's what information which we are getting. Just before the last rite only, family got to know about this unfortunate incident, that their patient is no more. And we have been also given to understand that the body was handed over to the family later on.
Yes, Mayuresh, final question here on explanation that's coming in from the authorities, because as you said, this is the second such case that has been reported. There is confusion amongst authorities, and then which turns into huge trauma for the family as well.
So for families, it's kind of a shocker for the family, and so far there is no reaction coming from the BMC or the concerned authorities that why didn't they inform the family? Because the usual protocol is that once the patient dies, if he or she is a COVID positive, then within 30 minutes they have to inform the family. Within 30 minutes they have to complete the procedure, and once the family member comes, they have to hand over that body or the mortal remains to the family, and then along with the BMC team, the family members, that 5 family members should go to the crematorium, and then they will carry out the cremation. But the question here, the family which is family is asking, why didn't they were not informed when their patient was the patient died in the hospital? They were not informed.
That's right. Mayuresh, thank you. Getting us those inputs here. A very tragic case.